All right, cool. There we go. All right, we're back. We're back, y'all. Whoever pops
What
in.
up? We're back. React and Draw returns, talking about some UFOs, some aliens. We got cut off. It's probably the alien bounty hunters.
Oh, my man from I Come in Peace.
Oh yeah, I come in peace. Yeah, that guy, the dude with the mullet, the big guy with the mullet, trying to chase Dolph Lundgren
Mm-hmm.
around because he's some alien drug dealer, stealing endorphins from human beings.
Right.
That's a good movie, man. People got to watch I Come in Peace, and then they be clued in to what's really going on.
You imagine they did a remake?
I hope not. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
I would
want
hope not either. I
anything.
wasn't talking about that in a positive light, by the way. I was.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna play Dolph Lundgren in the I Come in Peace remake. I don't want to know. Like
Yeah, no.
Megan Thee Stallion will play
Oh God,
Dolph
no.
Lundgren. Okay.
I'll just change my links, but yeah. I'll get some. I guess I'll get some footage from the actual hearing
Yeah, that'd be
up in a second.
nice. That would be nice. So yeah, aliens, my friends, aliens. Now, as a child of the '90s, right? You know, we
Mm-hmm.
grew up. You know, as youngins, running
Right.
around in our youth. You know, aliens became a thing, like a real big thing, especially, well, certainly after X Files came out. Then alien stuff was like a phenomenon. It was like always on TV. There was X Files, there were ripoffs of the X Files, like shows like Dark Skies and anything to do with the paranormal.
Right.
And there were these reality shows that would show video, like VHS video of like lights in the sky and like, objects in the sky. And they would submit it to these TV shows and they would air them. And no
Right.
one knew if they were real or if they were fake. Of course, the show would always say they were real,
Right.
you know. And what do we know? You know what I mean? We don't know if it's special effects or whatever. It was the '90s. We don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They had shows like Sightings and what was the other ones? Uh, Paranormal Borderline.
bro. I forgot about
uh,
that.
what's the other one? The Jonathan Frakes one, Fact or Fiction.
Right.
And they had one alien autopsy where they claimed they had footage of a real alien autopsy, and that was totally fake.
Oh man.
All right, Enrico's here. What's up?
Yeah.
We got
Sorry,
Mama
y'all.
Bear.
We had technical difficulties. Just to confirm, the notorious, Gov did not come for us. I have a bootleg ass computer that if it's like on for a little too long, or if there's too many things going on it at the same time, it just decides that it's had it, and it had it. And hopefully, I could get
Well,
through this next hour without any
wow.
interruptions.
Well, some transparency for you right there. It's like some, unlike the alien cover up,
Right, right.
you know.
I don't know. Once we get funding, get the super chats, I'll get a new computer. No, hold on. Let's see if we can get this up here. Right here. Hold on. Let me see that.
Escape
Boom.
the MIB. See,
Yeah.
Sean, he ain't got that salesman technique because he should have just played into the fact that like the MIB was shutting you down and put the neuralizer on him, and then he could forget that he did the last stream.
Right.
You know, that's how these UFO hucksters work. That's how like all those guys made a living making those weird documentaries on the internet.
Yeah. No, you're right.
There was one documentary where they said like, "Oh, there's a mummified alien baby or something," and that was like the end of the documentary. Like, "Oh, we uncovered this baby in a wrap, like these wraps," and it was like, "Oh, it's an ancient alien because it looked deformed,
Yeah.
or maybe it was a small alien." And then like somebody just gave a reasonable explanation saying it was probably a mummified baby from like ancient Egypt or something.
Oh
Like somebody's
man.
baby died, and then they just mummified it and put it in the earth,
Right.
probably stillborn or something. Instead, they found this old alien. They found this old tiny
So,
body in the ground, with a misshapen head, and said, "Oh my God, it's ET, bro. He's tiny and he's coming for us." Didn't happen. It was all cap.
on them staging stuff. Hold on.
So what's the chat saying right now?
We
We
got
got
Master Panda is here. What's up? What's up? Um, so
mm-hmm.
Mama Bear says,
Said can't read my mind again. I put the MIB neuralizer GIF in the group chat.
oh man,
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe they did neuralize Sean, and and they told him the fake reason, you know, that his computer got like, the memory stick of uh 80s speak and spell or something.
I
And
hiding the
he was like,
truth.
yes, yes, yes. That is why. He was exposing too much truth.
I mean, if
Sean
that
was
was the case,
exposing.
then Congress should have never made that stream.
That's true. The funny thing about the Congress thing, what I was trying to get into before, was that it seems like they took them very seriously. Okay,
No,
they
they
were
did.
ready to believe. They didn't really like bug them about anything, saying, "Do you really expect us to believe, Mister Blah blah blah?" They were
Like the
like,
movies or something. Like,
"Yeah, like the movies. You just have one guy. He's like Senator blah blah blah, and he's like, "Thank you, Chairman." You really expect us to believe that some green men and some flying saucers with giant heads are gonna invade America? This is the greatest country on earth. Like, they didn't have any of those guys there. They were all down.
we
In fact,
live
they
in
were
a
like almost two down. Like, I would say
yeah,
this:
nah, yeah.
there was a point. There was a point where like a senator, or I don't know if he's a senator or a congressman. They were all Congress people.
Hmm.
Some Congress guy asked the dude sitting down. He was like, "Were there cover-ups of these alien, aircraft?" And he was like, "Yeah." He says, "Were these people willing to come forward? Were they intimidated by any agency or whatever?" And he was like, "Yeah." "Were there any murders to cover up any of this stuff?" He was like, "Well, I can't speak much to that, but I've forwarded, my concerns to certain authorities or something." And the guy was like, "Wow, that's messed up. Hopefully, I can get you in private and we could talk about that." But they denied us that info, that right. So I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I think it's a shame, really. And I'm like, bro, I think it's a little more worse than a shame. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're like a regular dude and they tell you like, "Oh yeah, they be killing people over this," you be like, "Yeah, I figured that happened," you know. But like, if you're a congressperson, you're not supposed to be down with like, "Yeah, they probably did that." You're supposed to be like, "What the?" only, only,
Well, I'm gonna let you know. Hold on,
only
I'm gonna.
government is like, I don't know, murking people because they think they saw whatever Alf running around in the backyard of like some dude's like patio or something. Like we can't be doing that. We're not supposed to be doing that. Like, is that
we're,
normal?
we're not supposed to be doing that.
To whack out our own citizens because they saw something in the sky? Like, we ain't supposed to be doing that.
Now, hold on. You
Instead
think
of just like,
that?
damn, that sucks, bro.
Oh, Sean is back. Yeah, the MIB got me, bro. In there. No, my computer sucks. That's what the problem was. So what you were saying?
That's what they want you to believe. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Yeah.
Nah, his computer's trash. Anyway, uh,
Yo. So the point you just made, like they're too down. You want to know how down they are right now? I found a series of articles and news reports from 4 months ago, bro. Do you want to see them?
sure. What else I got to do?
This is from space.com, by the way.
Is that a real site? I guess so. You can't get a domain like space.com if you ain't trying to publish at least something that's at least a quarter true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how much that costs on GoDaddy? You just can't be buying that. Like, all right, I think I asked from Best Buy. This sounds legit to me. Alien mothership lurking in our solar system could be watching us with tiny probes. Pentagon official suggests an alien mothership is lurking in our solar system. And what? What? Where? Like I ain't see that.
I don't know. This I don't know.
Where
What it
is that?
was somewhere near Jupiter. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Hold
I
on,
guess in
hold
the
on, hold on.
Bronx somewhere. I see some sketchy people at the corner of the. I see some sketchy looking individuals at the corner of the the 99-cent store. They ain't look too human, Their pants were a little too low and
Oh,
had a glazed look over their eye. They were ingesting some kind of smoky substance.
right, some white powdery substance.
Well, I don't know. I can't confirm or deny, what that is. I think we're gonna have to need a congressional hearing to find out the
Heard
origin of these individuals.
it, heard it was a hell of a drug. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what they want us to believe. Anyway, so why are they? Who is the Pentagon official? That I'm
Oh,
wondering.
look, I got the joint right here.
If you got the documents, I gotta see. Like, all I see is like some YouTube. Is this a video?
Yeah, apparently.
All right, let's
Uh-uh.
see the video. This is hard hitting news. We're trying to broadcast it to people right now.
Grubhub Plus members save more on the
Grubhub.
food they love.
Yeah, Grubhub
New
is killing me
cost-saving
right now.
member
That's what's up.
benefits, plus
Yeah,
You're eating
$0
too much.
delivery
Like,
fees on eligible
relax.
orders.
Chew your food.
A new government report is raising eyebrows across the country, especially among anyone interested in extraterrestrials. Our Alexandra Lemon has the story.
Physicist and Harvard professor Avi.
What the hell?
And bird gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, the government don't want us to
No,
know.
Go
what's going on
back,
right
bro.
now.
Like, why is it trying to log in? Here we go.
A new government report is raising eyebrows across the country, especially among anyone interested in extraterrestrials.
This do
Our
sound like his
Alexandra
first
Lemon-
time doing a report.
First of all,
Sound like first time on air right now.
whose man's
What's
this?
this dude, like 12? Say it with your chest, nibba. Like, we gotta hear the news about the aliens, bro. Like, kidding around. This is real business.
Oh, yo, who hired this man? Son?
Yo, this ain't the sweet life of Zach and Cody, like guest spot. Like, you gotta like come out here. This is broadcast news.
Oh man. Oh. Yo.
It's like bring your kids to work day. Like, bro, he just got up in the top suit and started talking about the news, bro.
Yo.
Eat his motherships. I don't know, in close formation, like the Klingon birds of prey in America right now. My man's announcing it like, I don't know. He's announcing like Spotify's having a 20% off deal on old Eddie Money albums. Like, I mean, come on. This ain't.
Oh. Oh.
I like his tie though. It's very royal blue. I'm feeling it. Nice suit right there.
Yeah, he got some good color scheme going on. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying, if Unicron is trying to show up, you know what I mean? Like, put some, bass in his voice.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming out here saying I got the voice of Barry White. I'm just saying, like, listen. Whatever. Anyway, let's continue.
Hold on before anything. Yeah, Sean, my bad. I gotta check. I thought I fixed the bot. I don't know what you try to type. It should have been. You should be able to type all emojis if you want, but now it's like they want you to type one emoji.
Apparently, now there's emoji limits now. Listen, I guess I don't know. Try to pick the best emoji you can until we figure that out.
Yeah.
I like the thumbs up. I'm a big fan of the thumbs up. Brina likes the crying.
I hate this night. No,
emoji or
Nightbot. I thought we fixed this, but I'm gonna go and fix it. No,
We'll fix it. No one want to hear about our technical issues. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of like the old radio shows with like Howard Stern. Something would like be on the fritz, and then he would like go on like a 30-minute rant about like some, I don't know, microphone issue or something.
Right.
And I'd be like, oh my god, when we get back to the show. Anyway, let's continue with the video.
Physicist and Harvard professor Avi Loeb says there's a possibility humans aren't the only civilization in the universe.
Whether we live in such a reality or not is not a philosophical question. We just have to look out.
Loeb teamed up with the Pentagon office that
I'm looking out.
investigates unidentified aerial phenomenon, and they released this draft report that indicates it is possible that alien ships have already visited our solar system.
Specifically, Loeb thinks the first interstellar object spotted passing through our solar system in 2017 that was given the name Oumuamua could be an extraterrestrial mothership. Loeb says Oumuamua didn't have the characteristics you'd find in meteors or other known objects.
We consider a possibility where an object as big as Oumuamua, which was football field size, is a mothership.
He says the mothership could have released smaller ships or probes to study our solar system after spending a long time to get here.
With chemical rockets, it takes less than 1 billion years to traverse the entire Milky Way galaxy.
Loeb says if Oumuamua was a ship, there likely wasn't life on it. Instead, he believes it could have been operated by artificial intelligence.
An artificial intelligence system that stays dormant for that period and just gets activated when it comes close to its target.
When it comes to
And there you go.
Yeah.
I
I
thi- I thi-
just
I-
like,
I-
I don't know.
I-
He just came up with like 8 different scenarios for what this
Yes. Yes.
thing
yes,
was. He was like, maybe it's AI. That's a new buzzword now, by the way. Everything's going to be AI from now on.
Right.
AI this, AI that.
But yeah, my man should have reported that better.
Brina says Nightbot muted Sean for 10 minutes. Really?
I'm looking into it right now because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't go. You can't have that. Alpha Protus here. What's up? Says congratulations on 500 subscribers. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys, for liking the videos. Thank you for coming by the chat. Thank you, guys.
Much appreciated.
You know what I'm saying? It's a humble milestone, but we cherish it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Johnny says, dude said less than 1 billion years. Like, that's just a weekend. Yeah, he was just like, a couple bill. What's that to an alien, That's a long time,
Right.
People freak out, man. People don't get their Popeyes chicken sandwiches like done like in a reasonable time before they got to go back to work. They just like flip out and start like, I don't know, smashing stuff up in America. But apparently the aliens, I guess, they got more patience than us. They can wait 1 billion years to like go across the galaxy.
Right.
And apparently it's just that dude that knows about it. So. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like, I know people be saying like it's a distraction and I gotta like, I don't know, keep my head on top of like the real news and the Federal Reserve and the fact that I don't know, Russia and China and all these people are going to start the new currency in August that's going to challenge the dollar, and I gotta really brush up on my economics and
worried about the chip
concentrate
and all that.
really hard on these matters, forget about the alien stuff. But you know what I'm saying, I'm like, listen, hey, I could walk at you gentlemen at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man, this stuff is like interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, come on. The guy was on TV, some Pentagon guy. I never heard of this dude or whoever this guy was.
Right.
And, but that was interesting. And then
there's another
Congress,
video
they
too. But
oh, really?
On the same thing. But I didn't watch that one.
Hey, this is React and Draw, man. I'm here to react to the content.
All right, so I think everything is good now. I still have to wait for like Sean to get back on, but all right.
Oh, so can Sean post now? Is he good?
I don't think so. But I got rid of like whatever it was had like couldn't. I know we know Sean, man. Like is it the other Sean?
Well, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Come back, Sean, please.
Yes.
This is Anyway.
Oh, the other video. Let's see. Hold on. I think it's around the same time
Rico
frame.
says, yeah, if ET can't serve me a burger at 2 a.m. on a Thursday, then what's the point? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If he can't do it, then we're gonna have to find another alien with more arms to get it done.
Right.
You know.
Oh, this was the other one. Here we go. Oh,
Since you're
Lord.
planning to
Hold
watch
on. I'm muting all freaking ads.
I hate old commercials now. They make no sense to me. They always play out dudes like, why is this like, oh, these two herbs like in the bushes right now? Like, you know, what happened to real men? What happened to the cowboys? What happened to like
Right.
real
Move
action?
over
movies?
Chinese spy balloon or whatever else U.S. fighter jet shot down last month. Tonight, out of Harvard University, a draft paper about mysterious flying objects sounding almost like science fiction.
I think it's very likely that we are not the most intelligent civilization
It's the same guy. He's on the
that
media
ever
tour.
existed.
Renowned Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb teaming up with the new head of the Pentagon's UFO office, dubbed the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office. Together, they say that interstellar objects detected in space could be signs of extraterrestrial life, and that current sky mapping technology, like the James Webb Space Telescope, could miss.
I mean,
such
hold on. I mean, it's the same thing basically because I didn't watch that one. But the other one is funnier because it said like alien mothership, like on some Independence Day joint, like it was like Unicron was heading our way.
Right. Well, they claim that thing might be the mother. I don't know, the mothership or a giant long rock.
Right, the giant long rock was the mothership, though. But anyway, let's get into the
Well, I
real.
guess like it doesn't have to have the same shape as what we think a mothership should look like, or the concept. It could be whatever they want it to be, you know.
Right.
Alpha Proto says, "Dang, Russia, China are gonna have a joint currency." That was something like I think the Russian embassy in Africa, somewhere in Africa, might be Kenya. I can't be sure. I can't remember. They announced like, oh yeah, they're working on a currency. It's called BRICS, BRICS. You can look it up. You know, double check me. You know,
Right.
I am not, one of them big brain economist dudes. It's got some people shook, you know, because they said it's going to be gold backed, and since our currency is based off of I don't know hopes and dreams or something like fluffy kittens or something, I don't know, some mystery meat. I don't know, nothing really, nothing actually.
Right.
You know, we might have some kind of economic turmoil, you know. At least that's according to the YouTube ad I saw. Anyway, let's continue.
All right, so we got this is from I guess 2 days ago, right? Because they had this yesterday, and they, by the way, they also had it live streaming today, but I think they were just live streaming the playback.
I agree.
AOC was there. She has some questions.
Yeah, they had AOC on the Democrats, and they had Anna Paulina Luna on the other side. You know, I guess they're like the counter balance. Alpha Proto says, should I invest in bricks? Maybe. It might be worth more than the dollar when the economic collapse happens.
Right, exactly.
You can use a brick. Bricks are functional, you know. You can build a little fort, you know. You could build a little fence for yourself. You could throw it at, you know, your neighbor when he tries to steal your food.
Right.
Things like that. Yeah, so yeah, this guy in the thumbnail was like the most vocal one. The other two were like saying stuff, but this guy was saying the headline stuff.
Was he the one that did he also describe the look of the UFOs?
He described.
Was it the same guy?
Yes. Yeah, I think it was him.
Oh.
It might be somebody else, but I think it was him.
All right.
Yeah, he described. He described alien craft that was. He described it as a cube,
right,
within a sphere.
Right. So it's like a clear sphere, I guess, like some kind of like a bubble or glass or something like that, or some material that may or may not be otherworldly, and within that is a cube, a black cube. Now I don't know. People, you know, I was joking with people, and they were like, "Yo, what happened to the saucers?" And I'm like, "Yo, maybe the saucers was old tech."
Yeah,
we haven't seen a saucer in a while. This is the new joint. Like, you know, it's like we had the old. It's like we had the old buggy cars before. Now we got, the Corvette. So yeah, maybe they figured out this technology. But
And I
yeah,
assume the sphere is clear, so you can see the cube.
yes. So it's like you could see the sphere, but it's like glassy, I guess, and then within the sphere is a cube.
Interesting.
Yeah, no propulsion system, but
Yeah,
I mean,
Brandon says like a Pokemon ball. Yeah, probably.
yeah.
I go with that. That's very
So
scientific.
CBS is just, can we just all like recognize how funny it is that myself and Dan and the rest of y'all are sitting in here, and I'm about to play a video from USA Today and CBS News talking about UFO whistleblower. This would never happen before. It's kind of hilarious.
Let's hit it. Like, which one you want to do?
I'll do this one. It's the 5-minute one.
Oh, what's this?
This is an ad.
Oh, I thought that was the alien craft coming for me.
Ms. Mace.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to our witnesses who are testifying today. I want to thank each of you for being here to discuss a topic of grave importance to our national security. Earlier this year, a Chinese spy balloon was shot down off the coast of my home state of South Carolina. Since the Roswell incident in 1947, many Americans have wondered about the dangers of unknown objects crisscrossing our skies. Whether these are UAPs or weather phenomena, advanced technology from American allied or enemy forces, or something more out of this world. So my first question, I have several questions, and if we can just be quick on these first two, I'm going to ask each of you the same question, and then I'll get to each of you individually. The first one, when you reported your experiences with a UAP, did any of you face any repercussions with your superiors, yes or no?
No.
No. I've actually never seen anything personally, believe it or not. So.
All right. And then do you believe there's an active disinformation campaign within our government to deny existence of UAPs, yes or no?
I don't have an answer to that.
As previously stated publicly, yes.
I think previously with like Project
yes.
Blue Book, yes, but currently I don't speak for the United States government.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy in the middle is.
I have a few questions for Mr. Gray.
My man was like, yes. They covering up.
Unequivocal yes, like pure yes. And Congresswoman Mace is getting to the bottom of this,
Right.
Yeah, Mace is looking real different now. I like his album, Harlem World. That was pretty good.
The what happened?
Remember that?
Oh man, that's a throwback.
Remember, tell me what you want from me. You know that. Mace want to see you doing good. Don't want to get rich, leaving the hood. He had some good. He had some good raps. Apparently, this is Mace 2.0. This is the gender swapped Mace.
Yeah, he identifies differently now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on.
All right, anyway.
This is an approximation based off of my personal experience speaking with a number of pilots, but I would estimate we're somewhere near 5% reporting, perhaps.
So like 95% basically don't report seeing UAPs.
That's just my personal estimate.
In the incident off Virginia Beach, do you believe the Navy took the danger to your aircraft seriously after it was reported?
Absolutely.
A few questions for Mr. Favor. As an expert naval aviator, have you ever seen an object that looked and moved like the Tic Tac UAP?
No.
Did the Tic Tac UAP move in such a way that defied the laws of physics?
The way we understand them, yes.
Many dismiss UAP reports as classified weapons testing by our own government, but in your experience as a pilot, does our government typically test advanced weapon systems right next to multi-million-dollar jets without informing our pilots?
No, we have test ranges for that.
It took over 15 years for your encounter with the Tic Tac to be declassified. Do you feel there was a good reason to prevent lawmakers from having access to this footage?
No, I just think it was ignored when it happened, and it just sat somewhere in a file. Never got reported.
In a drawer. It happens a lot up here. Shocker. Mr. Gresh, a couple of questions for you too, sir, this morning. What percent?
The government just admitting that they're, a little inadequate. It's just sitting on the table somewhere. Yeah, the big tic tac in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
Tic Tac, yeah, and
I don't know why they call it
that
tic
meant
tac.
something.
I guess
Yeah,
it's a code
that
word or
they
something.
played it before, but I can't remember why they call it that.
This was a big tic tac. Like actually, nah.
Like the mint, probably it was shaped
Yeah,
like it. Maybe
big
that's what
mint.
they held up in the camera in a shadowy way, like they're faking this whole thing. They just held up a giant Tic Tac and called him alien. Is it defying the laws of physics? And they're like, yeah, sure, and you just move the Tic Tac like up and down.
Right. All right.
Alpha Prota says minty fresh. Yeah, that's the best
Yeah.
one. What flavor Tic Tac? I don't know. Wintergreen. You know, that's good stuff right there.
Sean is back. Said, okay, am I out now? Yes. And I try to remove as much. I try to scold the Nightbot. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a little ridiculous.
Right.
All I wanted was some links. Timing out people. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was not our intentions.
Yeah, at all.
That was the AI.
Yeah, the AI taking over. We got two things going on right now. We got the aliens and the AI, and then we might have alien AI.
Yeah, apparently, according to that dude from before, I forgot his name. All right, let's get back to Miss Mace.
All right.
You know, I like her glasses. I like what she's what's going on right now.
This lady in the corner got the skeptical face on, right? Oh man, hold on, I messed up.
She's the one that like wrote the speeches, probably. Like,
maybe. Was that where I left off? Let's see.
Look at every report that came through that I could triage. So,
do you believe that officials at the highest levels of our national security apparatus have unlawfully withheld information from Congress and subverted our oversight authority?
there are certain elected leaders that had more information that I'm not sure what they've shared with certain Gang of Eight members or et cetera, but certainly I would not be surprised.
Okay. You've stated that the government is in possession of potentially non-human spacecraft. Based on your experience and extensive conversations with experts, do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like,
She won't
how
see
would
it.
that be determined?
Yeah, me too.
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and you may or may not be able to answer my last question, and maybe we get into a skiff at the next hearing that we have, but who in the government, either what agency, sub-agency, what contractors, who should be called into the next hearing about UAPs, either in a public setting or even in a private setting? And you probably can't name names, but what agencies or organizations, contractors, et cetera, do we need to call in to get these questions answered, whether it's about funding, what programs are happening, and what's out there?
I can give you a
X-Files.
specific cooperative and hostile witness list of specific individuals that were in those.
And how soon can we get that list?
I'm happy to provide that to you after the hearing.
Super. Thank you. And I yield back.
Man, we got that list. Well, she's getting that list faster than the other list that's still missing out there, but you know. Oh man, I need to charge my thing, but yeah, there you go.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
So my man found, the biologics of the Battletoads and
True.
Of Thanos, of Goku, of Superman, Kal-El, of Biker Mice from Mars,
Right.
the Xenomorph, the Predator.
Alpha Prota says they were space pigs in space. I don't know. It could be like what? Wildlife? Alien wildlife? Like they were in some kind of alien pen or something. Got released into space.
Yeah.
Crazy. So yeah, that was one part of the testimony.
Yes.
I think if you go on Twitter, and if you want, you can hide the screen in case
Yeah, because Twitter
pops up.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a second.
If you type in flying cube,
Mm-hmm.
I think you can get a video about the cube.
Let's see.
In the meantime, I'll check in the chat. Alpha Proto says weekly world news, and said flying with robots from space. That's why they look metal, like the entire ship was a robot. Maybe the ship is a robot. Maybe the entire flying saucer is an alien entity in itself. Maybe it's we think it's metal, but it's biological.
That reminded me of a movie, and I can't say the movie, and don't say it in the chat because it's a huge spoiler. I think I found the thing with this is my man. He was wearing the do-rag. Or what?
Yeah, exactly. Man.
Yeah, it was the do-rag. Hold on, I'm gonna get it up on screen right now.
Yeah, where he's getting, there's a reason why. I think like he has like a condition or something, so that's why he wears it.
Okay, makes sense.
To the UAPs that have been cited by different pilots, and can you describe what the convergence of descriptions is?
Certainly.
I don't know.
We were primarily seeing dark gray or black cubes inside of a clear sphere.
I'm sorry, dark gray or black cubes?
Yes, inside of a clear sphere, where the apex or tips of the cube were touching the inside of that sphere. And that was primarily what was being reported when we were able to gain a visual tally of these objects. That occurred over almost...
All right, I don't know why that sped up so fast. This is another one. Let me see.
Behaviors. These objects were approaching some of the security guards at rapid speeds before darting off.
All right, let me see if I could like find a normal speed one. That's actually really annoying, very annoying.
Yes, he's having an auction right now. He's trying to auction off the alien pigs. Sean McGar says, "Nah, I'm mad 30 something going timed out by a bot." Somebody call Eric Adams. Man, want the mayor of New York to help him out, bro. He about to call some helpline right now, like 311.
Yo,
some help.
Look at this image
like
from
like we're some kind of crooked New York landlord.
Somebody tried to render it, bro.
Yeah, that's that's what it's kind of described.
Yeah,
some kind of UPS box inside of a giant bubble flying around.
I suppose. Hold on, I'm still trying to find a better video though.
I'll help you. Mobile says you can adjust the speed of the video. I'm not sure if you can adjust it on Twitter per se.
Yeah, I don't know about Twitter.
Twitter's kind of lame in that respect.
Wait, what's this? This looks semi-interesting here. Whatever this is.
Vandenberg Air Force Base.
My next question would actually be for Mr. Graves. Can you please explain to me in detail the event that occurred at Vandenberg Air Force Base?
Certainly. In the 2003 timeframe, a large group of Boeing contractors were operating near one of the launch facilities at Vandenberg Air Force Base when they observed a very large 100-yard sided red square approach the base from the ocean and hover at low altitude over one of the launch facilities. This object remained for about 45 seconds or so before darting off over the mountains. There was a similar event within 24 hours later in the evening. This was a morning event, I believe 8:45 in the morning. Later in the evening, post-sunset, there were reports of other sightings on base, including some aggressive behaviors. These objects were approaching some of the security guards at rapid speeds before darting off. And this is information that was received through one of the witnesses that have approached me at Americans for Safe Aerospace.
Was this documented in any official form, whether it was a police blotter?
Yes, they had official documentation and records from the event that the witness held over the years.
And I'm not going to ask you to do it right now for time reasons, but you'd be able to sketch what was witnessed, correct? And have you seen that before on any other equipment and/or during your flight time?
I have not seen what they've described. This object was estimated to be almost the size of a football field, and I have not seen anything personally that large.
Yo, listen, let's just get into the perspective of that for a minute. Like, this is all in a hearing right now, so this is supposed to be real. Do you imagine how like frightening that should have been? Like that, that's some
football field, bro. Now I don't know what other people be playing football. You know what I'm saying? I assume he gonna mean like a pee-wee football, like by the park. You know what I mean? He talking like a football, the New York Jets versus whatever type football field. Like he talking like the Super Bowl or something. A giant cube,
a giant red
flying
cube.
around, red. By the way, why is it red? I don't know. That's even extra scary.
So that is literally like a scene from Neon Genesis Evangelion, except we ain't got any Avas that I know of.
That's an anime. That's like Hellraiser or something. It's like
word,
like Satan, the red cube. Like if you saw that, you'd just be like, I'm dead. Like I'm finished.
You don't know if it's gonna throw a laser and then it just. I can make a whole. I just made a whole scene in my head. It looks crazy. I didn't.
I love how everybody got the shape wrong. It was like a saucer shape. No, it's a cube.
But that's what I'm saying. That was the old tech, bro. Back past Alpha Centauri or wherever they come from, they got the new model. So their version of Elon Musk, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, stop using them old cars, B. I got the Tesla. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe it was always the saucer and the cube inside the bubble. I don't know.
Could be.
A giant red
so
cube
fast.
and nobody saw that. Now, hold on. I had to go back. Was that over a base? Because, Brina, to your question, maybe it's like... Nah, you're right. But maybe it was like, thing is so freaking fast. Because, okay, I'm just trying to go for fake alien physics. Because every time they report one of these things, it says that the velocity is crazy. Right. And that it hardly leaves any, like I don't even know if it, like, leaves physics. I mean, it obviously had to have physics. It came out of the water.
Like, does the sphere make it fly? Like, somehow?
Well, in this particular one, he didn't even describe a sphere. So there's been three different definitions. First was the mothership that looked like a long, I don't know, rock formation. And then it was the sphere with the black cube inside. And this one was just the red cube. So, they got different models. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure which model this was.
All right. I sent you on Twitter messages. You can, put the plaster up the
Let me see.
Covering thing. And I think this video is at normal speed. So we can get into the cube situation.
Okay.
Yeah. Sean McArthur says 100-foot cube, high and wide, darting over the mountains, bro. Nah, like, can you imagine? That's something like sci-fi movies wouldn't even do, because they'd be like, that doesn't make any sense,
right?
But it'd be scary as hell, though.
Maybe this is beyond sense. Well, Sean,
the water, like,
I was saying before on, we got cut off. I was saying when we first started streaming, my personal view is to pay attention to every and all possibilities, including 1, they're making this up for fun to lull us into some crap. 2, it's demons. 3, it actually is aliens. 4, like, I don't know, it's like runaway AI from another. I will investigate all claims. Unironically. Because it's funny. So, hold on. I got this video up that Danny sent me.
Was still occurring.
Okay.
Are there common characteristics to the UAPs that have been cited by different pilots, and can you describe what the convergence of descriptions is?
Certainly. We were primarily seeing dark gray or black cubes inside of a clear sphere.
I'm sorry, dark gray or black cubes?
Yes, inside of a clear sphere, where the apex or tips of the cube were touching the inside of that sphere. And that was primarily what was being reported when we were able to gain a visual tally of these objects. And that occurred over almost 8 years. And as far as I know, it's still occurring.
Are there common...
Yeah, that's when they had the update. They said primarily, so I guess it wasn't always the sphere, the cube in the sphere. That was just their most popular vehicle. The mothership, that would be different.
Man, that's a trip. I mean, what do you do with that kind of situation?
Bro, if I seen a red cube like come out of the water, bro, I'm done. I'm like going home to pray. Like, What do you, I'm like, I quit the government. Like, can I go home? I don't want to see this anymore.
How do you go back to just normal shit? How do you go and watch some goofy Star Wars movie and think like that's really what's going on? You'd be like that could happen in the future, or Star Trek or something. It's like, bro, I just saw the cube. These guys are talking about like some ship, like like some sci-fi movie. It's like, nah, bro, I saw the real. ET ain't driving that giant like flower pot looking thing in back in 1985 or something like that. He is riding around in a giant red satanic cube right now within a sphere, hovering over football fields. I mean, the size of a football field.
The size of a football field. We ain't got no big robots. We don't have Pacific Rim. We don't have Avas. We ain't have a damn thing.
Yeah, you're just over, bro.
What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to fight them? Bring Oppenheimer back from dead? Like, how are we supposed to fight them? Like, what are we supposed to do?
Don't. That's it, man. Maybe they run it,
Look. Brandon says, we need something to fight back. We ain't got it.
I'd be afraid to fight it. Like, well,
look at our leader. All right, this man is like shaking hands with the air and falling asleep half the time. What are we gonna do? Call Russia and China, I guess. Call Area 51. Yo, what's up with Area 51? Can we get down to the Area 51 discussion? What do they got in there? Yeah. Are they harnessing the technology? I don't know.
Big mystery, bro. Like, this is some serious business.
Sean says, I believe your Nightbot is plotting with the cube. Maybe, you never know.
Hey, man, do you welcome our new cube overlords?
Right.
Maybe the world leaders are made deals with the cube, They're like, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Right. Mom Bear says we've been through so much over the last 3 years. I doubt anyone will freak out. Anything will freak out the public. Yeah, because the public does not care about this. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, yo, am I the only one like listening to these live streams? Like, I'm listening to like AOC actually like bring up like valid questions. Like, what agency do you report all this stuff to? And I'm like, yes, AOC, I want to know too, because everyone's just like, nah, I'm gonna go do a NPC trend.
And frankly, they could say, well, this is just some psyop plot that is engineering people to believe in the fake alien invasion, so like when World War III is on the brink, they'll like drop the cube on, some, I don't know, world event,
Right.
And then they'll say, whoa, the cube was real, bro. Everybody stop fighting. Everybody stop, invading countries. We need to unite to figure out what's going on. And then they can like form the world government based off of this cube situation that they probably invented,
Right.
Probably building up the real cube right now. Like, they sent this guy in to like prep the story, like, yo, in your imagination. And then when they finally drop like a cube, it doesn't have to be as big as the football field. They'll just make a small one and just drop it in the middle of like, I don't know, the season finale of America's Got Talent or something. Like, just drop it right in the ceiling or something. Right through the floor as Simon's about to announce the winner. Like, just go right through into the stage, and then they'll be like, what is this? Oh, it's the UFO. Oh, okay. I guess now we have to spend all of our resources on figuring out what the hell this is.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. But it's interesting. Look, I need a break. You know what I'm saying? I already know about all the scandals.
Yeah.
I already know that, I don't know, our currency will probably collapse and there'll be a bank run and people have to, like, I don't know, fight for survival in some Walking Dead situation. The next variant will probably, I don't know, mutate people into some zombified situation. There's, all this other stuff going on. I know about all those apocalypses.
Right.
Now I'm just interested in knowing about this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Do we face off against the cube? Do we build our own cube to fight it? Like,
they're gonna have to declassify all the stolen alien tech from Area 51 so that we can have a fighting chance. Or maybe they've already maybe they built like one Ava, you know what I'm saying? And then at least like I don't know. I don't know. But this
maybe
is definitely
building like some kind of humanoid machine. You think it's like Macross or one of those Pacific Rim situations. Maybe that's too much work or something. You should have just thought of like geometric shapes.
Yeah.
And our drones are like shaped like ships as well.
Yeah.
But the aliens are like, nah, I'm gonna just have like a
cube,
rectangle.
Yeah, word.
Float that. And I'm like, wow, no one saw that coming.
Like, bro, I got quadrilaterals, right? With no visible propulsion. I could go from 0 to light year speed in 2 seconds.
True.
And not damage like the planet.
Correct. So, that's our alien coverage, guys. Let's go to Discord and we'll do a little showcase every
Alpha
week.
Proto said
We try to showcase the work in our Show Your Art section in the Discord. If you would like to participate and join the Discord, the link is in the description. Links in the chat right now if you're in the chat. And yeah, you can show your art on the YouTube stream.
Correct. I'm about to bring
Alpha Proto says, remember the Alien 51 raid with the Naruto runners? Yeah, what happened to that? Like, I think, didn't they go there and then they didn't raid it? They just like hung around?
Yeah, because it was 1 million people, like literally 1 million that signed on to go to this raid.
Right.
And
I don't think all 1 million showed up, but there was a lot.
No. I'll tell you exactly because I kept that was my jam. Like I was keeping all tabs on that. Yeah, about a little over 100 people showed up. That's it.
Crazy.
And they just all sat there. They had a good time. They were joking around with the guards of Area 51.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the way the Area 51 is set up, it's like a gate. There's like 1 or 2 guards in front, and you can't even see the entrance to Area 51. It's like miles down. So I'm assuming between that guard and Miles is being protected by mines and I don't know, probably drones and I don't know, maybe the Predator.
He's probably involved for sure.
Right.
He's probably orchestrating the whole thing. Okay, so what's first? Who's first? Who's on first?
Hold on. Actually, hold on. I guess I got it on backwards right now. Let me
It's a backwards timeline. Oh, it's like Elon Musk. Like my Twitter feed.
Oh, look, it's showing me where there was. Yeah, so it's from here. It was from here. And it's Brina, and she's doing more dashy art.
All right. Looks like he's looking at one of those observing decks. Like through the peephole. Was it like it's like the thing on like on top of like the Empire State Building or whatever?
Yeah.
Observation deck. Isn't that things like you put a quarter in it or something and then like you get like a certain amount of time and then they shut it off? That's how it used to be when I was a kid. It's probably different now. You probably
might be different now.
Probably gotta put your maybe it's free. They'll let you like just use it. Back in the day, they were real cheap about it, you know. You have to put like a quarter in and like turn it and then let you see something for like a minute and then they shut it right off.
I had an experience like that yesterday. It was something in Manhattan called The Edge. Very scary, but it's all secure and stuff.
But anyway, the armor looks great.
Yes.
Alpha Proto here has some
snap.
Is this ISOM artwork?
Said I don't have to run anymore. So I got the background stuff.
I can't hear you.
Added some flats. So he added some flats. He had this last week, I believe, and he's adding some flats to it. And there you go. ISOM fighting. I do not remember the name of this, but this is a new character that he's fighting. That's going to be an ISOM 2, which actually I believe they're shipping next week. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Very good.
This looks dope.
That's nice.
Look at that. What we got here? We got Mufa. Oh.
Drawing eyeballs. It's very good eye.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like it's moving. It's like
Yeah.
it's
It's blink.
blinking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just in one
okay.
blink. I just want to. I bet you the Mufa did this in about probably like 15 minutes. This would have taken me like 3 hours for no reason.
Yeah, Mufa is like super talented. Everyone in the Discord's really talented too. That's amazing.
We
What
got
do we have here? We got the Spawn Jr.
Yeah.
Little Spawn. I think this is like a character that Tom McFarlane has in the back of his books, like a comedy thing. Little Spawn.
That is true.
I don't know if it's so it might be him. That's Cam Bamzilla.
Yep.
And we got this guy. He's picking his fro. Making sure it's nice and tight. This looking dope, man. This guy.
Fro reminds me of this dude from Tekken whose name I forget. Do not crucify me, internet. I'm not really a Tekken person.
The internet will crucify you anyway. It's fine. It's for your lack of Tekken lore. You know what's big in the Tekken? Todd Bridges.
Oh yes, that is true.
I said this before. Yeah, from Different Strokes. I remember, like, I don't know, back in the day, you used to have these internet forums, like old school IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would say, like, yo, I used to see like Todd Bridges from Different Strokes. He used to play a lot of Tekken, like around like the California area and stuff. And so I don't know if you ever see Todd Bridges on Twitter, ask him about Tekken. If he still plays and who was his favorite character. Was it King? Was it Heihachi? We don't know. We'll have to find out. So we have Brina, and they have this corporate looking man over here.
Yeah, he's hiding the alien information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he looked like a guy who would cover up some aliens. I think he's got a cuff link right there. It's like a Lucky Clover or something, and he got like the $100 haircut, the Brill cream. This guy's looking legit. He's looking like
he's a boss.
He's a boss. Yes, a boss man. Very cool. Very good line work. It is legit.
We got Mr. Fig. I haven't seen him in a while.
Mr. Fig's drawing Hal Jordan right now. His chest is glowing.
He's doing
That's
his
what's
thing.
up.
Not sure which this character is, but the line work is dope.
Yeah, I think he might be a Green Lantern character too. I just forgot his name.
Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, he's got more. He's got
If you be the cash, I'll be the.
Oh, if that's a real song.
Yeah, we gotta mute that. But
all right, it's got a time lapse though. Oh, it's interesting. The guy had a boxy face, so he like made a box on purpose.
It's true. So we have a boxy head. So
right.
The cube.
Here's the cube.
It's all around the cube. Guys.
It's all coming together now.
See, humanity built everything around the wheel, the sphere. But the aliens know better. They do stuff with the cube.
Yeah.
And they combine the sphere with the cube. All bets are off. Look at this. What is this?
Brina's doing too much again as usual. She got Corey Extension and Dashi right now.
Wow, look at that. It's like some kind of Yoshi character in the back. This is what's up, man. This is great. Wow.
Brina, this is fire. 100% pure fire. If y'all haven't yet, please go subscribe to Brina's page as well. And her Twitter.
For sure. This is incredible.
Hold on, how do I get out of here? I'm trapped. It's the cube's fault. Okay, here we go. It's the cube. Yo, before I go, actually no, I'll state that after. Oh, this is the last one. It's Sean. No, wait, hold on. Is it Sean? Yeah, Sean. I'm bugging.
Hey, Sean's in the chat. Sean's on the screen. Look at this. It's Mr. Krabs. Look at this. This is legit. They got money. Is that money in the back? Like that.
She's making that money.
Balling out.
Making that money.
I'm feeling it, man. This is some legit stuff.
I'm gonna need some of Mr. Crab money, so you know what I'm saying. I can get a new computer one day, but
Yeah, I would say so. I'm feeling it.
All right, cool.
I'm feeling it. All right. Awesome showcase, guys. If you want to be in a showcase, you can join the Discord. Link is in the description. Link is in the chat.
Go over some of the comments before we get over here. Some of the Brina says it's copyright free Yoshi. Buddha Bear said Chadron is the name of the guy, the dude with ice. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's funny. Like sometimes when that, you know who got all the names, all the Isom characters, like before the book's even out. What's his name? Uh, the designer, the designer. Because he throws up all of his whatchamacallit, his designs, and he'll make sure to like label them. Let's see. Let's look up da, 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 da. Hey, you guys were talking about the zombie apocalypse up here. Oh, Mama Bear said zombies is the one sci-fi thing we dodged so far. Don't jinx it. I don't know. It's like I don't know if zombies is gonna be as impactful as like a freaking football-sized cube coming out of the water. That's like it effectively more frightening. The zombies, I don't know. The zombies, you just call like uh, uh, you just call like down South America and the hood, and they'll take care of the zombies. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it was a hologram.
What, the red cube?
Could be. I don't really know.
Oh yes, that's another theory that I'm willing to put in my brain too, like the Project Blue Beam too. I forgot about that one. Yeah, all theories are stored in my head, just so I could see like which one is like gonna be the one that's the actual true one.
True indeed.
Mom Bear says, "Will we get confirmation that Dennis Rodman is an alien?" I don't know. Maybe he's selling them secrets. Alpha Proto says there are no mines or drones on Area 51. A guy wanted to hike the route of Louise and Clark. Louis, is that Lewis and Clark or?
I don't think so.
Yeah. It went through Area 51. He walked through it and didn't see anything. You know what would be the funniest thing? Like if the entrance to Area 51 actually has nothing, and it's just like something they say to like hide the site of the real Area 51. Now I'm just thinking too much. It's kind of funny though, like with all this stuff going on. I don't know. It's only the past 3 years. Like I feel like, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like like SJW something and talk about getting rid of words, but we might want to stop using the word conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, it turns out that it's all real. They used to say the alien people were cranks, and now you have all these congressmen are like believing it. So maybe
we want to
it's
stop
not legit
that
now. And where's the apologies? You'd be like, "Oh, my bad, I didn't know." Apologize to their uncle at the Thanksgiving table for clowning him, bringing up like little green men all day. Now they gotta apologize to that dude, man, for real.
but that's the main reason that I say it. I said personally, like I'm not really gonna discount anything. I'm just like, yo, let me know your theory. We can look into it. So people saying like, oh, what if it's really just they're not aliens and it's just demons, then they're gonna mate with humans to make more Nephilim. Okay.
I mean, look, it's all the same guy in the cube, right? I mean, what does it matter? Like, it's an alien, it's a demon. It's just like semantics at this point. Like, it certainly is beyond any kind of.
It could be Cthulhu. Did anybody think of that? That's Cthulhu's ship that he came here and he can't get out of the red cube because if he does, the mere look of looking at him will make us insane.
H.P. Lovecraft was knew about the aliens or something.
Yeah, they visited him, B. Oh.
He decided to make a sci-fi career out of it or something. A horror career. Yeah. It's like L. Ron Hubbard. He had like the he became he was a sci-fi writer, and then he said, "Oh my god, I think the aliens are talking to me." And it's like, well, that's convenient. I'm not saying, if there's any Scientologists in the chat, I'm not insulting their religion. I'm just saying it's interesting.
Oh, speaking of which, that's what I was going to mention before, y'all. Tom Cruise must be mad hype right now.
Oh, he's got to be taping this. He's like, tape it for me. Well, he's not doing anything now. He can't even promote his own movie.
Yeah, so he's just sitting down watching C-SPAN, bro.
Oh yeah, he is DVRing this. He's projecting it on his giant television screen. He's looking at Nancy Mace right now, grilling this dude about aliens. He's getting excited right now. He's saying like to his director for his next movie, like, forget the ships, it's the cube. I need you to design the cube. I gotta be fighting the cube. You have Tom Cruise hanging on top of an aircraft trying to land on top of the cube. He's gonna jump on it with the cinematic boom sound. Boom.
I mean, yo, Tom Cruise fighting the cube might be fire.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like it might be fire, especially if he comes.
It's a race against time, folks. Who's gonna be the one to represent the aliens as a cube? Who's gonna have the sack take advantage of the situation right now and be the first one to update the alien design? You know, it ain't the Millennium Falcon. It ain't the the Klingon warship. It's a cube. Okay, let's get to work.
Somebody's gonna do so. I'm surprised like an artist hasn't come up with it yet.
It might have to be us. You know what I mean?
It might be me. Yeah. Now I know I was supposed to sit down here and draw it, but I'm gonna let it go and put, when I get to it, possibly next week, I'll let you guys. Maybe I'll design the heck out of the cube and it'll be like the new thing. I gotta watch out because then if the aliens, it'll be a video. Yeah, I gotta watch out because if the aliens are real and they'll be like, oh, he's designing a good cube, they might want to take me.
Big facts, big facts,
Beam me up.
Talented artists out there making talented projects. And speaking of projects, talented people, we have our own project. It's called Read a Cyberpunk Fairytale right now.
Hold
available.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the site
music right now.
I was just trying to get here.
Right. We have Read a Cyberpunk Fairytale, and low battery is happening right now, but she's blasting through it. It's the story of Red Riding Hood in the future. She's kicking butt, taking names. She is a private security specialist trying to investigate a clandestine conspiracy,
right,
involving terrorism, involving shadowy figures within the government, that has a connection to a terrorist group that has unleashed a bio weapon that has led a large amount of people to fall ill and die. One of those people is her grandmother who has fallen ill. She's hanging on to her life. Red is pissed. Red is looking for answers.
And thus the story starts.
That's the story. Comic book is available for sale. You can get it right now. You know what I mean? No campaign, no nothing. You just go click on the buy the graphic novel section right there. You click on it, boom. In fact, you can demonstrate that right now. But right?
It's clicked.
Boom.
Yep.
And bam, it's right there. Look, no waiting. You just click that little button right there, and you'll be on the way. Got some preview pages you can peruse.
Right.
You can check out the side. It's fun.
But yeah,
and you get, supports us. It supports the channel. It supports our entire being right now. And you get some out of it. You get a story, a very entertaining, well-drawn, anime-influenced story.
Yeah,
definitely.
Will I am so, how do we support? Yep, yeah, through the even after the links are popping up right now, from Nightbot and from Brina, but yeah, if once the stream ends, you can actually go into the bio for the actual
right, and you can also follow us on Twitter.
Right,
links are in the description. And you can find the book there, redcombook.com. We're there. We're we may not be internationally known, but we're known to rock a microphone.
Oh man.
So Sean McCart asks, you guys watching Twisted Metal? I guess. I guess so. I was never really a Twisted Metal guy. I know, like, I had a PS1 and I was
Same.
playing other games, but I was not really.
I mean,
I'm familiar with like the the clown guy. That's about it. And I know Anthony Mackie's in it, so
yeah. I will say, like, the trailer for it wasn't entirely bad. Like, it was.
It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to have like over the top vibe, and maybe if the action is fun and
it looked fun. It looked funnier than the Marvel movie. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll watch Twisted Metal. Sure.
I mean, it's kind, but it's still one kind of those movies where it's like, well, this is here. Got nothing else better to do. But yeah, sure, I'll check it out because everything else is like super trash right now.
Scroll down. Let them see Red. Let them see Red in action. So yeah, we'll check out Twisted Metal. It seems like that could be something.
Yeah.
We hope. I don't know. We're pretty much run out of options.
And Sean said it's not bad. It's pretty fun.
Okay. So
oh, it's already out?
I didn't know it was out. Oh, all right. Yeah, we'll check it out.
I didn't even know it was out. Anyway, y'all, we will see y'all next week.
Sure.
And yeah, y'all definitely have a good weekend. Catch us on the Twitters. I should be saying catch me on the IG and the rest of the stuff too, but I'm hardly there. But I got to try to get on it anyway. But yeah, catch us on our social medias. And thanks for all the support. Thanks for coming through. And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Peace.